was set to follow and navigate and look for player, and they know where you are at all times. So they see through walls, and you know how you know this. So I haven't updated this yet, but they can't access downstairs unless they spawn there, right? So if you go downstairs and you're playing a 1v1 against the computer, he will look at the floor, looking down at you, that he knows where you are at all times. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So
So there's
there's
no
no point
range.
there's no point in hiding behind a bush or doing anything. They always know where you are at any given time. So when you play against a bot, it's almost like saying they've got cheats and you don't. So bots are not realistic feel for this game. It's almost just saying they are target practice and you're just using them to kind of get the feel of the guns. Oh,
Okay. Or it's they just avoid taking hits right away if you're reloading. Even though they know where you are, sometimes you gotta still hide behind the box.
you gotta hide somewhere. Well, because they got this laser kind of vision. For me, I don't like it. It's actually annoying. Like I think they ruin the experience. Like if you play a map and you go, "I'm gonna hide behind this bush," he doesn't care that you're behind the bush. He sees you anyway.
Yeah, I swear, all this reminds me how when they first added bots to Gears of War 2,
Yeah.
this is how they were. And then they just kept tweaking the difficulty on how fast they kill you, but they would walk the same way, always looking, their necks would turn exactly where you're hiding and know where you are.
But if you get a good programmer, they can actually make the bots really intelligent, and they can make them act so many different ways. But the bots that's totally built into this template, they are thick as shit. They've got different
Yeah.
difficulties in terms of, okay, I'm going to shoot the minute I see him, or I'm going to shoot maybe 5 minutes after, 2 seconds after I see the individual. So they have very basic settings of um, the only good thing that they guys added to this is, okay, say he sees the bomb, he can pick up the bomb, he can plant the bomb, and he can defuse the bomb. Now that's good.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you plant and they know to go there right away. But if
Well,
they struggle to
they
get there.
sometimes they're useless, but I think it's got to do with an nav. So we have to put down a nav mesh on every level that you do, and then you have to turn on the nav mesh to see where they are allowed to walk on the surface. And if there's any holes, they'll get stuck in a hole. So you have to make sure that they can walk on all the surfaces. That's why these guys can't go downstairs, because my stairs are broken. Now I have to add another invisible layer of stairs that they can walk on, but we can't see.
Oh, oh man, that sounds annoying.
No, I mean it's an easy fix. It's just that it does get annoying whenever you find something and you go, "Oh, this fucker got stuck here," and then you go, "Let me go fix it." And you have to keep on fixing the nav mesh because, well, it's just because I don't care about the bots too much. It's just a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it easy to like? I mean, it's not easy. I know that, but is it easy to know where in the code like this is specific to the bot?
Yeah,
So
it's very easy actually. It's in there. So all the coding for the bots is labeled really well, so you know where all the bot information is. There's like a graph that shows what their basic commands are gonna be and what they're gonna do. Now, if you get a good programmer, he can actually make them more intelligent and add more to it. So if someone is into doing that, that they can absolutely do that.
okay, have you tried tweaking things and see if they move or change or like changing gravity levels?
Oh, there's loads of those settings like gravity levels, jump height, how much like you can sprint, how much health the guy can have. So you can make maybe guys that's wearing a lot of armor feel heavier. You can do so much little extras. Like the guy that built the template's done a really good job, like on all those little aspects. So it just depends on the game that you're going to make if you want to kind of equal that. I don't want it to be too unrealistic. It's not going for realistic, but I don't like a game that's too Fortnite-ish. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I'm looking for a happy medium in between. I don't mind it being a bit over the place. Like, there's a game mode I want to implement, but I don't know if the program is going to be able to do it. So I still want to talk to him. It's basically kill confirmed, but no respawn. So every time you pick up your friend's tag, if they haven't picked it up, you respawn your friend back into the game. And then if you collect all the tags, then you only win the game. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, it was so loud shooting.
What?
Can you repeat? I'm so sorry.
So I wanted to do a game mode, but I don't know if the program is going to be able to do it because we've got kill confirmed, right? So in kill confirmed, you collect as much tags as you can, and you just build up your points, and then you respawn, right, over
Yeah.
and over. Now I want to do a no respawn kill confirmed. So what it is when you die, your tag gets dropped on the floor. Now, if you recover it and you deny the kill, your team member respawns back into the game, and then if the
Ooh.
teammate gets that tag, then you're out of the game and you can't come back into the game. You have to watch the game. So it's like a bit of tug of war. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
cause
was kind of going for something like that. It's just to make it feel like you could have a, a 5 against 1 kind of aspect. You go, oh my god, it's the last guy and he's stuck with all those guys. It's kind of cool.
that would be badass. It kind of reminds me of like dodgeball.
Yeah, it's something like that, yeah.
Oh, I'm still having the issue where it's clicking off screen. I gotta lower the res.
It's the only way for now.
Have you tried that? Seen the issues on that?
No, it's only because my computer, I mean, I don't even think I can go up to that resolution.
Yeah, I think it is better though on lower resolution, but there will be people that will have 4K monitors and start playing, or some people use their TVs as their
Yeah.
monitors, so they might run
Yeah,
into this.
I think certain things you can change just on your graphics settings to make it run much smoother. Because I've been tweaking things because I noticed things that I was like, oh, why is the game doing that? They're doing this, and I changed some settings that I found online to turn off some ray tracing and other things, and it actually made my game run so much smoother. I get in solid 60 frames with no drops. Not like fluctuating between drops, anything. It just stays a constant rate now.
Yeah,
But my graphics card is pretty shit, so I have to do it. I have a
yeah.
1080 Founders Edition, really old. People are on what 30 something 90s or 4090. I don't know what it is, but they've got
They're at the 4000 series. Yeah, mine is a 3080 Ti.
yeah. You see, everyone's advanced.
But damn, yeah, I still did it when I changed. What was the solution we did last time? I have to change my actual graphic settings too.
So your desktop has to be the same as the game. That's it. Just your desktop.
Oh, okay, hold on. Actually, it might not be the. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, you're right.
I didn't even kill it. That was the computer. I let you go
Oh, it's okay.
then.
I'm just changing the res, but definitely that should be a priority to fix because it
The 4K,
does
right?
ruin the gameplay. Yeah, if someone
Yeah.
comes in, they're like, "Why does it keep clicking off screen?" They're gonna be really upset.
I just found it so funny that I never experienced it only because of my resolution.
Yeah,
So I'm like everyone's talking about it. I go, what glitch is everyone on about?
that's
These computers.
okay. I'm trying 2K. 2K was safe, right?
Yeah, I think all of them worked, and you said 4K was the only broken one
Okay, perfect.
because I think you did a test on all of them that day.
Yeah, I must.
I'm playing this with a PS5 controller on Bluetooth, no wires, and it feels actually really good. I like it.
Oh yeah, you know what? I want to try that. Actually, I'm gonna plug in my. Should I plug in my Xbox controller and come back on, or can I just plug it in and it'll work right away?
I think you can plug in the Xbox one and it works right away, but
Let's see.
not the PlayStation one.
Oh, okay. PlayStation has annoyed me too much because every time I plug it in, it mutes my sound and screws up my
So yeah, I
recordings.
got rid of that. You just have to turn off the setting in your desktop.
There's a setting to turn that off. Yeah, you'll have to
Uh,
definitely teach me that because I swear at Sony every time, and sometimes I do it on live stream. So one day they're gonna see that
Yeah.
and ban me from testing anything from them.
Well, I think you just press the you go to the sound thing and you say stop using the sound source because it does pick up the speaker in the controller, doesn't it?
Oh, okay. So you just go in like, is it a right click or just
So I think it's
option?
you know where you go to your settings to change your sound for your desktop, right? It's going to be a setting there where it's equipped your controller, microphone or your speaker to be an output, and you just disable that output to say I don't want to ever use that.
Okay, I'll definitely look into it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, I only set up this PlayStation controller because my cousin was like, "Look, I need to play a PlayStation controller. I won't play at all." And then I made a profile, and it's on there. So you know when you go to public profile for this game, my profile will be posted. So if you play my configuration, I run with L1, I aim with L2, and I shoot with R1, and I jump with circle.
yeah, I can see your layout right here. Oh, it look okay. So I have to pick it. I have to pick
Yeah,
it. That's right. Because yeah, you know, Steam has this issue. It really annoys me. Okay, so it's the community layouts. I see one of them. Is it the first or second one?
They both the same, I think. I actually did the
Oh,
second one. I think is the one that I added the touchpad to be an enter and navigate the menu.
okay, I'm trying it now. And it did work. Just plug and play.
Yeah, like well, I went into big picture mode. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Oh, it does. Okay, so I gotta tell you what you gotta do with this mouse, because it does
Yeah.
show on screen, and you can't move it using the joystick. So you gotta add that in. Or let me see.
Oh, yeah. The mouse I can only touch with a touchpad, and it works for me.
Yeah, there's no other button to hit deploy right now with the controller.
So when you touch the touchpad, can you not take the mouse and put it over deploy and press enter? Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Just
That
will that work? No.
I'm using the Xbox controller, but yeah,
Ah,
I'm gonna move the mouse over deploy and see if it works.
yeah, because Xbox doesn't have a touchpad on its controller, does it?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, there's
Uh,
no way to deploy or move through menus.
yeah.
An easy
Um,
fix is just add joystick move, and you can just move the mouse and go to wherever you want, and then just select it like that with like A or whatever the action button is.
yeah. So that, I mean, well, I want to implement full controller support when it's time, but yeah. So even not making the profiles, you know what I mean? I don't mind making the profiles, but if people want it integrated into the game, I don't mind adding that.
Yeah, what I would do is create an action button to hit deploy, because even on the keyboard, or sorry, add a keyboard button and then map that.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you
Oh,
mean. It's perfect. I think I should definitely do that.
yeah, because even right now I'm pressing enter and it just brings up the chat box, and I'm trying every
Hello?
button to see what I can hit deploy with on the keyboard, and I can't. The mouse went away. That's why.
Yeah, I don't think I set a button to hit deploy. It was only mousepad compatible, but yeah, that's a
Okay,
simple
or
fix.
mousepad, or sorry, trackpad from PlayStation, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It'll be an easy fix that.
Okay, I unplugged the controller. Let me see if it gives me the mouse back. Oh yeah, it glitches. The mouse doesn't come back. I still can't.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. I hit escape. I see it. I hit escape again. I don't see it. So let me quit and come back.
And which Xbox controller are you using?
That worked. Xbox Series X.
Ah, okay. So I don't know experience of that. I'm using the Xbox 360, like really old plug-in and play USB one, and that's the one that works with everything.
Oh
But
yeah.
I use that for testing and stuff.
Oh yeah, those are the best, but I'm pretty sure it should have the same configuration, because I am using a USB to plug it in. I'm not doing wireless,
Ah.
which should also be similar with the dongle, but yeah, try it. Try what I did with the 360. Maybe it does the same thing. Maybe it doesn't.
With the 360, okay, so what I noticed with the 360, which is weird, is if I go into big picture mode, then it does something weird, but if I don't, then it plays normal. I don't get it.
Oh yeah, it's because it's probably using their template. You still probably have to change it. Steam's template, which is automatic. They do it on every game.
Okay.
There's also
Well,
something you can do. You can put set up a template, and it's a file. It's like a damn, I forgot what it's called.
the INE file, and then you update it in there. So I
Yeah,
updated my whole thing in the INE file, and it doesn't work. But
and it
I
doesn't
because
show
I
up, right?
yeah, it doesn't show, but I did it. I did all that.
It happened to me, and I read on the forums it's not working properly, and then I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I'm doing the community thing. So you're just like me. What you did.
Yeah, I mean, I even went into my Unreal Engine game, and I went to go edit it in there. So when I deploy the package, it actually is pre-installed in the INE files, and it still doesn't work.
Yeah. There's a way to do it. It's just I haven't found the solution because these AAA developers are doing it.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried that my programmer's gonna move along because he's been working on his own game, and then what happens with programmers is they usually just land up leaving projects all the time because they kind of make loads of money doing their own thing. They don't kind of need you. So for me, he
Yeah.
hasn't responded in like 2 days now. I haven't heard from him. I'm gonna see. Because we got this cool setup, me and the programmer now. It's called Perforce. I don't know if you heard of it. So you put your game on a server. Then once your game is on the server, we both connect to the game through the server, and we connect it to Unreal Engine, and we can edit the game like in real time. And then you save it, and then we get the updates in real time. So it doesn't have to be sending the file back and forth like a big fat file
Oh.
all the time.
Yeah, it's sort of like a GitHub where he pushes the update on
Yeah,
his
exactly.
branch, and yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so it just makes it so much better to work with him because I can say, look, this needs fixing, this needs doing, and then it's just done.
Yeah, they're like construction workers, man. They'll leave stuff unfinished, move on to the next one, come back and finish a little piece, and then go back.
Yeah, but it's because the guy makes a lot of money, like obviously just working for other people and adding stuff. And he likes, I think most programmers like to do stuff that they're really good at and they find easy, and then they just go, oh my God, I'm gonna get paid to do that shit. That's easy.
Yeah, happens
Like if
sometimes
someone,
with websites, and then I'm like, you know what? Don't worry, I'll take care of this for you, man. I feel good about being paid this much for this little change. Literally,
yeah.
someone offered me $200 to change text on a website. I'm like, dude, let me just teach you how to do it. Because I wouldn't feel right just taking your money for that.
Oh, someone's right.
What's up, man? Are you guys playing?
Yeah, we're just messing about.
Hey, what's up? We're on Enforcers. Join us if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll play. I'll play the game or two.
Awesome, thanks. Oh, it's Lupin too. Hey, what's going on, friend?
Chilling. Just got home.
Nice. Happy weekend. Friday.
Good Friday to you too. This game's off of on Unreal 5.
Yeah, 5.2.
Why does it have that Unity run animation?
Where?
No, actually, that was like Peak 53's run animation, where like he runs
Oh,
way too much to the side.
he's slouched.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, it's just to be honest, that's not even a hard fix. I think I could do that. It's extra motion that you have to add in these diagonal motions. So he's moving like I would say PS2 movement. They can only move in certain directions, a certain amount. So you can add extra direction, and then when he starts moving, he won't be sliding on the same spot.
All right, hold on, I can barely hear you. Way too much audio.
Oh, if you're in the game, you have to.
Yeah.
Audio quality high, not on ultra.
Uh,
Or
it
no?
doesn't matter. I would say just put down the music. I think that's what's it's too high in the menus.
It,
I
it's
I
think
put it
not
halfway.
working for some reason.
for default, it's set to like low quality.
But if you adjust the sliders for the music, that does go down and it does save, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I'm
not the
just letting
sound.
you know.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. The sound is not all there. Like, it's just very basic now. It's been updated in a sense that it's not the generic stuff anymore.
How do I join?
Oh,
Okay, join Q Blaze, I guess.
Yeah.
yeah. I'll be right
All right,
back. Give me one
easy,
5 minutes.
easy enough UI.
Uh, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of stuff need
The,
updating.
the UI works, and you got the okay. Let's see. Can you play a controller? No controller
We
support.
are playing with controller right now, but it depends on what your
Okay.
setup. Like,
All right. Look here. Let me show you what I'm. Let me show you what I'm talking about.
oh, okay.
Oh, don't kill me.
Oh no, I got ragged. Okay, let me go there. What's yeah, so what's going on with yours?
Okay. So you see how he's running. That's pretty normal. I don't
Yeah.
know. That should be increased. Straight speed should be increased. Whenever he runs like that, he's always running to the left.
Hey, I'm
I don't
back.
know why his head always leans to the left and his body to the right. It's just a weird. It's weird. I know it's like a default third person template.
So it's the animations. That's it. It's pretty much. It's not even the biggest deal. Like, okay, some of those small little tweaks can be changed, but I can only change the diagonal of him running on the same spot. For me personally, I need to get someone, the animator, to kind of do the animations. You see how his feet runs on the same spot, and you say you run around in a circle, and he's just sliding on the same spot. It's kind of like that can be changed where he kind of
Oh,
moves in different directions.
motion blur on. Let me see. Is there a motion blur?
I would turn that off if there is. Dynamic resolution, I would turn that off as
Turn off
well.
dynamic resolution.
And then, yeah, so if you're choosing all the way high, resolution scale is going to be on high now. So everything else is fine, depending on your graphics card, of course. What
I don't
graphics
know.
card have you got?
The 1060 on a laptop.
Oh, okay, so what I would do if you go in there, oh, it's
Yeah,
running pretty smooth, fun.
nice, interesting crosshair for shotgun. Works.
Yeah, it's too powerful, that thing. But I did decrease the distance. You can't do sniper shots with that anymore.
We're about to find out. This map can be opened up more with some entrances.
Well, this one I don't really want to edit. This one was a nightmare. I made this map like 10 years ago, so I don't want to get back
Yeah.
into it.
This map has came from H-Hour to Task Force. Any other
Yeah,
games?
is it like one of those default market maps?
No, he made it.
I'm gonna make new maps, and all the new maps will be properly edited. This one I'm done with. I don't want to deal with. I don't even like it that much. It's just
Well, this is one
I
of my
was
favorite maps, man. I used to really
That's
enjoy on H-Hour and Task Force. This was one of my
yeah,
favorites.
all right. Flag capture.
Because it's
Flag
close quarter
capture report.
combat.
No
yes,
bug there. Let me see. How do you spell grenades again? G for grenade. Okay.
yeah, it's G.
Oh, and this definitely okay. I mean, the graphics look less cartoony than H-Hours. Are you guys playing this capture the flag game?
Well, I caught it a few times. It's Jesus, actually a few more to go. It's been caught 6 times.
Uh, can we try one on our?
Yeah, I
Is
can
there
go over to the other team.
no?
Hang on.
Is there an elimination mode?
There is. So that's search and destroy. So if we do search and destroy, you have to pick up the bomb and plant it at the base.
Is there
Shall we do
friendly
that?
fire?
I can rehost.
Yeah, we can play that if you like. I don't mind.
Okay, let me
No,
rehost. You guys will get this.
no friendly fire.
There is friendly fire if I want it on. So should I put it on?
I don't care. There's only 3 people playing.
Okay, it's gonna be on.
Lupin,
I'll
I
just
do want to let you know I am recording the game. Just letting
You're recording?
Yes.
What does that mean for me?
Nothing. I'm just letting you know so you're not upset if I post it online or anything. Not that you would be.
Okay, game's up.
If you'd like me to stop, I can. I would respect that.
I don't care. Lethal, okay.
Okay.
Grenade. Why is there two lethals? Okay, let's do thumb.
So if you I'm playing on this. So one is to throw down a perk, and then the other one is like a UAV thing, so you can see where the enemy is only after you get 3 kills.
For kill strike 1.
Yeah, and then I think it's 4 for the other one. You have to choose the perk if you want extra ammo, if you want health, or if you want extra explosives.
Well, I do enjoy this map.
Yeah, so the maps are not 100% finished. They still needed like all the stuff to be put into it. Like everything was just like, I don't know, the core of it. But this one's not even completed. Like I haven't added all the props I wanted to.
Why didn't you just team up with the dudes doing phase line, man? This stuff is good.
What stuff did they do?
A lot of stuff. They got a good mantling system. You still have to add a mantling system.
Well, Phase Line's gonna be a totally different game. It's gonna be most likely an extraction shooter or some type of open world GTA.
It's really ambitious. I like it.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think it's got good movement and everything. The only problem I have with it is the weapons and the player count. The player count for the maps that he has. The maps are bigger than Battlefield.
Bigger than Battlefield. Jesus.
Yeah, they're bigger than
Gotcha.
Battlefield. With a decent demolition mode, like it's good. I think he either makes most of the maps or at least gets templates and adjusts them. But either way, they're good maps. They're unique and they look good.
What I usually do is I try to get all the assets from them, and then I try to make my own map. There's times where I start from scratch, and there's times where I start from a template, just so all the resources are in the map, and then I move things around, adjust the actual level to the way I want it to be, and then I start building on it. This depends on if you take something like Megascans and you say, "Oh, this map's amazing," or "It looks amazing." If it doesn't play amazing, it's pointless. So you have to kind of keep tweaking things to make sure that it's not resource heavy. And there's so much stuff that's resource heavy that I take out because I just want it to run smooth.
Yeah, this might sound offensive, but this game could probably go for more.
Like, I know it's bad. I mean, in terms of graphically,
It's not even that bad, dude. Like Call of Duty Mobile is the best Call of Duty there is. So like, I'm just saying.
so it's about experience also, like with people, right? So you say you have very good experience at optimizing. You can optimize the level and make it look great and play great. Now, if you're still very new, you can't really do that. So what I would be able to do is make everything look super fantastic, but not optimized for every platform. It would basically, you would have to have the best of everything to play the map.
Yeah, no,
Your computer would have to be a beast.
Make it available for as many as on the lowest spec, and then you could always increase the graphic fidelity and all that. The lower you have it, the better, because that'll be a larger player base.
Exactly. So at the moment, I think Ultra looks pretty good. Let me just check. I haven't put it on Ultra in all the time.
Hey, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good as Insurgency. It doesn't play as fast either.
Yeah, Insurgency does look good.
The frame rate is slower. I'm getting 45 FPS.
What resolution are you running on?
Resolution 1080p.
Oh, okay. What graphic card do you have? I'm just curious.
1060 laptop. Let me put everything on low.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, like, that's awesome.
Oh, I put everything on low and it looks better, but it didn't help the FPS.
I didn't know the FPS. Oh,
Resolution
no way.
usually helps, but 1080 I think is good
Actually,
resolution. Your minimum you
I
should be.
lied. I lied. It did help the FPS. It went up to like 80.
Oh, nice. I'm at 120. I am running in 2K, and I could get higher by going to 1080p.
Yeah.
I just want to say that Unreal Engine 5, since it released, is more demanding than Unreal Engine 4. So if you're on a laptop that's with a 1080, they are more so outdated, but doesn't mean you can't run or play Unreal Engine 5 games.
Yeah,
But for
I find it very hard to optimize for every platform.
It's not
That's
the
true.
it's not the frame rate. You just have to mess. If you want, it would be my opinion, like how I customize my insurgency server to where your movement speed is faster. So like your average run speed, I think I have it one and a half times more than your normal speed. So like whenever you strafe, you actually run faster than your normal speed.
Okay. In other words,
I don't.
this is with insurgency.
shouldn't you be
Uh,
slower strafing?
you
I'm just-
should be. You should be. It would make sense, right? SOCOM 2, your strafe speed is slightly faster than your actual run speed. That's why you'll see a lot of people run at angles, and that's how strafing battles felt better because they were faster.
uh,
But I like doubled it though, so it plays a lot more arcadey.
Nice. I remember. I think Tolsky was mentioning that he's reviving some other servers recently. So I'll definitely hop in and try it soon when it's ready.
It is ready right now.
Oh, okay.
How do you have it installed?
I think Insurgency's only like 9 gigs. I can download it. It'll
Yeah,
take only like
like
2
you
minutes.
should install it now. Like just have it on your. And Toski has his.
I
server.
probably already
mine.
have it. Let me check. Last I remember, I had it. I think we played the last time.
You played with the bullet tracers
Oh,
on?
I'm wrong. It's not installed. I'll download it, but tonight I'm just playing some enforcers till Mr.
Okay,
Q's
you
gotta
can't-
go. We're just play testing.
What? Diffuse. Okay. All right. That's nice.
Yeah, keep in mind this is really early. Like, how many
Yeah. No
how many
shit.
days have you worked on this, Mr. Q? Or week? Is it 1 week only?
I think it's been like a month, but it's like the maps I was doing all the time because that's all I do. But the programmer is the one that actually works on everything.
All right.
Cool.
Good game. I'm bounce out. Fun playing
Alright.
though.
Good game, Lupin. Hope to see you in the future.
Cool. Thanks. Thanks for trying out.
What happens in a draw on a vote?
I don't even know.
I just picked, I think, a random one.
See, this is how much I've played with anyone else. I don't even know.
Ooh, this is this Lockdown?
This one's called Stalker, so
Oh, I haven't played on this one before. I like it.
yeah, it's not finished as well, but it was kind of like Night Stalker remix. Like that was my take on it.
Uh, no, you've got something good here. I mean, a lot of things work. Diffuse, showing where the bomb sites are, or the bomb plants sites are. Showing where the bomb is, too.
Like I just think with a full room, I'll be able to tell like the gameplay and stuff, and then see what I want to do extra. Just because I need to know if this kind of gameplay works. It's not strafe battles and everything. The SOCOM guys are always going to say the same kind of thing because they leaning towards the game that they want, right? But
Yep.
they don't understand that you can make a game and it can all be different. So it doesn't mean that I'm going for everything SOCOM, but it's definitely heavily inspired because I like SOCOM so much that why wouldn't I, right?
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
it
see
is
if I
not
can
a
play.
successor.
I'm gonna see if I can play both of these at the same time. I should be
What do you
able
mean
to
both at the same time?
Cool.
have this and Insurgency. I have to keep Insurgency populated with at least one person.
Ah, you have a dual monitor. You keep, or you just minimize one.
What, on a laptop you're gonna play two things at once? No way.
Yeah, I got 80, 90, 100, 100 FPS.
Well, I'm sorry to say, maybe that's why the frames have dropped.
Defend.
Because you're running the server, like. But
Yeah, no,
that's cool.
the server's not run off my laptop.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
I misunderstood you then.
So
You
what?
just
How can I set up a server? She would like to set up a server.
You could buy one or set one up. You could set one up, but it's a little bit more difficult whenever it comes to port forwarding.
Yeah, just the
The
port forwarding.
networking, the networking's a bitch. It's a lot easier just to host for some people. Depends on how advanced you are.
I know like port forwarding and stuff for normal stuff. Like when I was wanting to play games back in the day on PlayStation 2, I need to do port forwarding to play certain games with friends. Otherwise, we wouldn't connect and that. But
Or just
I don't know
running
about server
DMZ.
stuff.
But you're right, yeah, we had to do that for the network adapter.
Yeah, exactly.
I just realized, okay, there's crouch, no prone.
There's no prone. I mean, I'm not sure. I was thinking about it just because it causes a lot of camping, but then I thought I have a UAV system in place, so that could counter the camping, you know? So if I do add it, at least the UAV thing, it's just, I think that's something I didn't like from SOCOM a lot, is that waiting around while someone's just stuck in a bush.
You're definitely
Like
gonna be
all day.
asked to have leaning on prone.
Oh yeah, there's no leaning either. Okay, I just realized
The
that.
leaning is kind of in there, but it's not done properly. It's just tweaking a little bit to the right. It's kind of crappy.
Can you pick up weapons? F, yeah, F. Yes, you can pick up weapons.
You have to zoom in to lean.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's not even the base like lean ever. It's like, call that a lean.
Can you get more people in here, or is there any more players? How many people are in this Discord?
Only 15, and I think only 13 codes have been redeemed. So I think I put a bunch up there. So whoever wanted to join could.
Sniper works well.
Yeah, that's 2 hits and they die. The guy is low on health. You're gonna get him with one shot every time.
That's a headshot. Headshot's one kill.
Oh.
It's a presentable game if you released it for free, but is it a bolt action?
Well, Mr. Q's gonna charge us $60. I'm
No,
joking.
when I release this game, it's gonna be like $12. It's not gonna be expensive at all. But it's not that I want the money.
I was
I don't
joking.
mind free, right? But I think free causes drama as well. And for me, all I would want is a bit of money back that I put into it, and after that, free to play. Okay.
I really don't even like the free process. Yeah, I like it. I would pay $5 for this game easy, 10 maybe at the most, maybe 15, maybe at the most.
Yeah, but I haven't like done everything that I want to do. And once I do everything I want to do, and then you kind of still say the same thing. I understand, but even now, like, I mean, I still don't think it's worth like releasing like at this state. It just doesn't feel.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
it's still in development, so.
Yeah. This is why no one can see it on the store. You can only give out codes, and people with codes can only see it.
Yeah, and it's like you don't even want to show this to some people, man. I don't know. Third-person community's just fucked. You need a
Yeah, I totally. It's not fair because the community is fucked, but it's from getting fucked over for so long by everybody
Nice
under
kill.
the sun, and it just like it makes the whole community become more corrupt because everyone can't trust anybody anymore because everybody's fucked over everybody.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what I'm not asking for donation. I'm not asking for anything. I don't want nothing. I just kind of want to get on with it and do my own game. And if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. And entitled to
Hey,
opinion. Like
fuck off, right?
no, they can do whatever. Like they can go on the forums, say it's bad, everything. I don't care. As long as I'm not asking for their money or anything like that, then I don't feel bad about like doing my game. But if I ask for full of freebies and people help me and do this, then I'll feel guilty because I feel like I owe people something.
I think I'm running out of ammo. Is there ammo pickups?
They not. I didn't put any on this
You
map
can
yet,
throw
but they
ammo
need to
down.
be placed down. But if you have your 4 button, press number 4 and see what you drop. Maybe you drop your ammo.
Yeah, ammo box, okay.
You just walk over to pick it up. It looks like.
No, the UI in the game is at least functional. Like, you have everything here for a basic first-person shooter.
Yeah,
Nice.
just I want to add more. Even thinking of adding like a slide, so that it just kind of I don't know. I'm taking inspiration from a bunch of different games.
Yeah,
Like,
like a slide to prone. Like,
well, it will be sliding with a bit of shooting. I don't know if you've ever played Ballistic Overkill. I fucking love that slide in it.
ballistic overkill.
It's not a good game for everybody. For me,
Oh, there's a older title like Halo. I forgot what it was called. You slide around, and it's a really old game. I don't know why it's not coming to my mind right now.
yeah, I think in Ballistic Overkill, you kind of did this slide, and as you slide and you're shooting, and then you kind of get back up and you move
Oh,
forward, and it just kind of like that look.
You can
okay,
bunny hop.
I see what you're talking about. The leaning while you.
Yeah, well, you zoomed in. Yeah, and I got more voices that need to go into the game. So every character is going to have its own unique voices when they throw the bombs and grenades and all that kind of stuff. So it's just one voice running everybody right now.
Yeah, those are little stuff.
I just think it's kind of cool. It makes you feel like maybe I want to play as this character because he's going to say this thing.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
Yeah, last priority. Is it UAV? Okay, got a UAV. Where'd the armor go?
Luckily, I had a health pack. Defend. Okay.
What are the factions? I just noticed actually. Let me die and read them again.
Red versus blue.
Oh, is it?
Oh, you mean like Enforcers versus Rebels kind of thing? I don't know what it's
Oh,
saying.
is it? Is it Enforcers versus Rebels? I didn't
Yeah.
like it said a name and then I hit deploy really quickly. But you should have it show when people press tab. Like each side.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, I didn't actually notice that until now because it always did come up, but only near the end of the game.
Or when you die, I think it comes up. Let's see.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, where did
I'll
it?
at least check the scoreboard because
Oh
I
yeah,
never playing it.
it shows when you're picking your guns when you die and right before you redeploy, and then you can also
So
change teams.
that's why I thought it was there all this time, only because of that. So I never press the scoreboard. Now I notice it's not there.
Yeah, that's cool.
The sniper's weird. It should have at least a 5-round mag.
5 round. Okay, I'll take that into
Yeah.
consideration. Ooh, ooh, who's shooting me?
There's a fire in here. Did I defuse it or not? I'm confused.
I threw the fire down.
Did someone throw a Molotov or did the bomb go off while I was still
It,
defusing?
it went off, but I tried to trap you in there.
Oh, it doesn't kill you. It needs to kill you because it still
I,
lets you defuse.
oh no, so I threw it outside. It didn't go in the building, unfortunately.
Oh, that was you. Okay. I
Yeah.
thought that was the explosion.
Oh, the explosion doesn't kill you as well, so that's something I actually wanted to do.
Uh,
Right.
if you need a voice actor, I can help out. If you need like Arabic voices,
Arabic. Are you
uh,
good with your Arabic?
not as good, but I can try my best. If it's wrong, I'll have my wife check it and tell me if that's.
Your wife's gonna go, what the hell are you saying?
She's like, no, you're singing the wrong dialect or something.
My friend is so good at doing voices that he can do like loads, but he does Irish, he does Scottish, he does a bit of like everything, American.
That's awesome.
He even does a woman's one. He can sound like Miss Doubtfire.
That's sweet. But of course, yeah, I wouldn't expect right away. Yeah, I'll use that. I'd go through some what do you call it?
He,
Auditions, if you
I
will.
found some voice actors that can do it. You know what I was thinking would be cool is if I did something on the Discord where I said everyone has to enter to kind of be one of the characters, and then you actually submit your best sound and see who kind of can do the best sound. Then they can be in the game.
All right,
And
that's
yeah,
awesome. So, we'll do Lupin operator packs. Just messing. I know he's a streamer. I'm just.
with this loop and stream.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Also, he's got TTV in his name.
Um,
Can we change Matt?
should we end now or is it? What's this? I would have to jump out again and rehost. So just hang on.
I can't just leave and make a Matt.
Yeah, go leave. Make the map and we'll join you though.
Yeah. You guys
Okay,
like
cool.
this Desert Glory looking map?
Oh yeah, okay. It's bad. The spawn points are really badly set up. Did you create a map in single player or multiplayer?
A map? Who created a map?
So I think he created a room. Lupin.
Oh, Lupin's hosting.
Yes,
Okay.
it's just started right now.
Oh, there it is. I see it now.
It's in nighttime.
It depends on. It's weird actually. It depends on
Shadow
your
cloud.
graphics card. If you've chosen the different setting, it changes a little bit darker and a bit lighter depending on that setting. I don't know why.
Sidearm. Do you have an RPG for your sidearm?
No RPGs. Only got the handgun at the moment.
Yeah, if you had a different sniper, it should probably be like a one-shot kill for sure. Any body part, like 50 cal, should be like a bolt action. And then the battle rifle, probably less zoom in, but a 5-round clip.
5-round clip for 50 cal.
No, a bolt action for the 50 cal.
Okay.
So frames do dip on this map for me.
It's the weather system. I can take it out and it'll run smooth as butter.
No, it looks nice though.
It was the toast guy that gave me the weather system.
Have you done a snow map yet?
I was working on one and then kind of deleted it. It just, I don't know, it's not happy with it. But yeah, I'm planning to do a snow one. I got all the assets I need for the snow one.
Awesome, I love snow maps. And you already got this weather system, you can just replace it with snow. Be perfect.
Yeah, so I got the snow like weather system as well.
Awesome.
Okay, good. So just hosting the room. I wanted to test something, and now I get to test it because someone's finally hosting, not me. So I want to quit to the main menu, and then pick a new outfit and see if I come in with the outfit. Because I noticed that I you come in the outfit that the host has picked. You seen that?
Yeah, I do have a new outfit. It looks nice and shiny though, the helmet.
Yeah. So you chose that from the main menu, didn't you? Okay. Well, I didn't choose it, so let me just check. I'm coming in now, and I've chosen a new outfit and see if I spawn with a new outfit. No, I still stay with this old outfit. I don't know what happened. You see, so damn
Maybe it's
bug.
because of the game type. Are you gonna add like an airstrike, helicopter, kill streaks?
I'm not sure on that. I wanted an airstrike, but then I thought when it's all the maps the kind of maps I like, the airstrike wouldn't work. So I'd have to have a system in place where airstrikes are only available in a specific map.
Airstrikes for like 5 kill, like a predator missile.
Like I wouldn't mind that, but it would have to be map specific, just because that wouldn't work on small maps like Lockdown, and I'm planning to make like indoor kind of facilities as well, and it just doesn't work on those type of maps there. Ooh, who's shooting at me? He's on the roof. Did I get it?
Man, can't get up the street.
Oh. God damn. Computer's taking me out.
Let's start having, if you're down to it, to do so, or when the game, if you feel like you want to do more development first. So I was gonna suggest let's start posting like a community day, and that's a day like everyone comes plays your game.
I'd certainly if they up for it, because I don't think some people are interested until there's enough updates, because even that other dude that was in there today, he was like, update your game more or add controller support and then you'll see me. So it's kind of like people are, already sprung in what they want or need from the game before they even want to even test it out.
I don't even count on people like that. Like, I have no expectations for that person.
I don't have expectations, but it's almost like, I don't know, I feel like everyone has their preferences and they're entitled to that, so I guess that's it. It's like, if you don't like Call of Duty, you don't play Call of Duty, right? Here's an ammunition box on this level. Oh, finally, I got a kill. Stealthy, ran straight into me, goddamn.
I took out 3 bots before you got me. What are you gonna do about that?
You're bragging on 3 bots?
A whole 3 bots.
These bots are annoying. This is sort of shotgun, man.
But yeah, I can definitely see this being really fun with a whole team of real players against real players.
Well, I actually need some also, single round modes. I think that will get a bit more interest with some of the guys, because I'm also interested in that. Respawn just starts to feel a bit like cheap after a while.
Yeah, but I mean, you need it to test.
Yeah, you always need respawn. I agree too with that, because also when your skills are lacking, you could always jump into respawn and also.
Yeah, I like it to have a mix. So
trade.
if you had a rotation, at least there's some respawn in there, but not like all of them for me.
True, and always keep the bots. Never remove the bots. Even like, I see a lot of games that die out. At least you still have bots you can go in and play with.
Yeah. Oh no, I guess you can change in your option, change weapon to mouse wheel up and down.
Yeah. I have to change the. Well, me, I play this only on controller. Even when I'm developing it, I'm using all the controller. I never use keyboard.
I couldn't get it to work. I can't get it to work in controller. I have my PS5 controller plugged in.
What's not working for you?
PS4 controller. Let me see. Let me see if I connect through big picture mode.
Yeah, you choose my profile, and then the controller setup should work. One sec, so let's do 100.
Okay, I selected a character. I hope it works.
Let's see what works.
Maybe because of the team we're on. Let me switch teams. Because it didn't work there.
Okay, let's see. Single player or no? Multiplayer. Join game.
Yeah, hopefully you play on low, because this map kind of eats away.
No, I'm just trying
Yeah,
to
it
see
didn't
if
work.
controller works in big picture mode.
I saw that.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if that works.
For sure, fix the character thing. I would like to have a variety. Be
Reload.
great.
All right.
Yeah, I can't believe that's not working. That's annoyed me.
Settings, mouse and keyboard. Gotta lower that down. Mouse.
Alright,
Invert.
so you changed the.
Okay, you have invert y-axis. That's good. You need that. But it's not work. That's not working.
Which controller did you say you're using?
It's PS5.
PS5. The invert should work. It's because that's what I got on mine. Let me get check.
Let me see.
Yeah, I got invert axis ticked on.
Let me turn it off. Okay, yep. Just whenever you turn it off, it works. That's weird. It's
That,
backwards.
yeah, for me, it's. Oh, I hate this game. It keeps doing it. Mine is ticked on and it works. Easy ticked off and it works.
Yeah, did my game crash? What happened?
Let's see.
Mouse
Yeah, I don't know. He's on the other team. Both of you are on that team.
I'm in here. It's probably just because I'm playing it. I have another game loaded up, so
Yeah, this map, I kind of. This was a test map. So this. I wasn't sure if I even wanted it in the game because the graphics is high on this and it makes the frames drop dramatically.
then just play on
Yeah, I
low.
did notice it's even lower than the sand level. It's probably because of how big it is, but I really do like this map too. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have a variety.
All right, let me close out and just play regular, and let me see if the controls carried over.
I gotta hire you, Lupin. It's hard for me to hear you.
Yeah, he said he's
Yeah,
gonna
we're
go
good.
try out the controller setting.
Oh.
Yeah, this map looks really nice because basically the asset pack was just amazing, but I wasn't too sure just because it eats up at the graphical memory. Like, Jesus.
Oh yeah, look at that. Drop to 66 frames right here. But also you want consistency. I did notice one of the grass. What was that other jungle level? The textures didn't look as good as this one, so you do want them to match.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Is this was a test level that I put in to tell, like, to get as much people playing, and I wanted to get feedback and say, oh, this level keeps lagging up, and then I know that it's the one with all the high res textures, and it's this one. So the other one plays a lot smoother, and that's the difference. Is I the other one's all downgraded stuff, and this is all the upgraded stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna test now at 1080p. At 2K it was getting 60 frames, so for sure at 4K it wouldn't be playable, or it will be playable, but you don't want lower than 60 frames. Let's see, 1920 1080, and then I'm gonna change it in game. Okay, I'm up at 80 frames and still looks good, but not as good as not as good as 2K.
Yeah.
How do you crouch?
Oh, for me it's L3.
It's like shoot for me. And that doesn't really that sprints.
Oh, so well, I don't know if you were gonna pick my my setup. Um, you know, when you chose to play the game, did you choose any profile setup or no?
No, I think I just did default. I know how to fix it. I'm not going to it. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want people just to play with my profile, but my profile is different to everyone else's. So if you picked mine, you would have had all the same buttons as me. That's all. I put it there as a community controller if they wanted to pick it.
Definitely keep this map, Mr. Q. Maybe you can downsize it to have better frames.
Like if I show you like, and I take it into the engine, I just show you like the mode the developer can go into, and they can see all the surroundings, right? If I press F5, and then everything will go into this. It's almost like wireframe, but it's not, and you can see what's green and what's going to be running smooth on your CPU, and what's not CPU intensive. And then anything that's red is really eating away at your graphics card, and anything that's white is even worse. So if you see it, you'll go, "Oh, okay, this plays pretty well." But then when you come into the game, you go, "Oh my God, it's not the same." I don't know why.
So I wonder if it's from the textures or because how big the map is. Like, do they both play a part, or is
I
it
don't
just?
think the size is the biggest part. I think it is textures. So say I took all the same textures and they all 2K or 4K, and I decreased them in the game. So I have to go into the engine. I have to get the same exact texture and then downsize it to 1080p or whatever. And then when it gets restructured on you, it's actually going to run smoother.
Oh, yeah. See that's why honestly, like Unreal Engine 5 looks great and it helps a lot of developers make great looking games, but Unreal Engine 4 ran on everything.
Yeah, it was kind of like how Counter Strike is that the game played smooth no matter what machine you had. Could be an old
Yep.
banger. It's kind of like that.
5 is quite similar, but not as similar.
Well, 5 will get there eventually, but I think that they added things to help developers like the nanite thing. The nanite thing really helps because if you go into nanite and say your whole floor is red and it's blood red, that it's basically saying that your frames are going to be eaten just for running on the surface that you're running on, right? And you turn on nanite and you say, turn the floor into nanite. It decreases the pixels and the volume of pixels there is, and it changes the whole floor to green, and then your frames go up, everything goes up by just clicking one button.
Damn, yeah, that sucks.
So it's good that they can like add things like that to the engine, but I still think that it's the textures and all this for this trees and stuff. It's too high. For
Yeah,
me, it's
I
playing
might. It
pretty good,
sucks
but
that it lowers, it drops the frame.
yeah, that's why I was not sure about keeping the map. It was 10 times worse with just the map as it was, but after tweaking it and taking out all the textures, this was the best I could find. Yeah, let me lower this down even one more. If I go down to medium. Wow, on medium it plays way better. Yeah, it feels
Oh, that's the other
smoother.
thing. Yeah, I didn't even look at the settings I have. I just did resolution.
Well, change it to medium and see. It sticks to a solid 60, and then it's like feels smoother. The crosshair feels faster. Everything feels way better.
Yeah, you're right.
So I don't know if it's my graphics card, but it can't be because you have such a good graphics card that I compare it to other people's, not mine. I only see it as, oh, so yours is doing that. I'm like, that can't be. Some other setting. There we go. I'm tweaking some. Oh, what the hell? Okay, there we go. Let's see. That's nice. That's better. I see you there.
Sorry, I'm back.
Good. Oh shit.
I just got a phone call. That's all.
Who was it? Was it Peak 50?
No, I don't know anyone from there, from real life.
God damn it.
Or I don't have their numbers.
Not yet, at least. But wasn't that game a free-to-play game?
It started out paid and then went free to play to increase after it was slowly decreasing in player count. Are we able to shoot through bushes?
So
No,
I think I fucked up the collision on these bushes. I thought I turned collision off because I can run through them, right? But I didn't turn the collision off for like the shooting,
the
so I think
bullet.
I have
Yeah.
to change that. Yeah. But again,
So
like I said, this is meant to be a test level, and it runs solid, but you have to change the frame rate. You see what I mean? So a game should always run smoothly through and through with one setting, but instead it feels like every map has to change the setting to be able to accommodate that map.
don't feel bad, cause I'm telling you, it's Unreal Engine 5. Like I play Star Wars. Look how much
Yeah,
people complain about Star Wars, the latest one. Not Force. Was it Force? No, Jedi Survivor.
yeah.
Every new level I got onto, if it had a little bit more lighting, frame rate drop, and then I'd have to go change the setting again. Then it would run good, and then I'd hire it, and so on and so forth.
See, that's what I mean. Is like I actually thought that that's actually all me, and I'm thinking, Jesus, am I that bad at like making this better? Now it's making me feel better because I'm
No,
thinking, okay, so even these bloody guys that are working up there on the top, they even getting screwed.
that's true, yeah, and that's why they need to hire. Like they got the budget, they can hire some professional coder to optimize it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I know I'm playing this and just throwing out feedback. I know I don't expect this to be already done, AAA, all this. I'm just giving the feedback of what I'm seeing here, knowing that this will just only improve.
Yeah, so for me, I'm not. I don't take feedback like I don't know, like someone very negative or aggressive or anything like that. It just is what it
I,
is.
I've known you
Because
for years now.
yeah, it's
Almost.
like I don't know. It's like I tell people exactly the way I see it. Like, say someone says, "Oh, but this could change. That could happen." This, and I go, "Yeah, if I live in the same world as you, where I'm a programmer, I can make that all happen if I actually know how. But since I don't, I go, I can ask someone to maybe do it, and if I can't, there's nothing I can do. So I'm in the same boat as some of you guys. It's not like I'm better than anyone. I'm just doing what I can with
Yeah,
what
and
I
you're not
have.
tricking anyone. You're like, hey, I'm gonna get it done if I can hire someone, and this is what I'm doing so far to improve it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the
they
community will help. If
again,
they like the game, they'll eventually, to. I know
yeah,
I'm
like
not asking for any money, which is cool.
so the way I would see it is that's why I even told the guys like whoever like helps just help with the testing of the game. You can keep the code afterwards. It won't revoke any codes, and then you can play the game even when it's released. So the people that help don't need to purchase this game.
That's nice.
Like it's not about like oh I need to squeeze every dollar out of people. You know what I mean? It's like I do want to sell the game, but I don't want to like rip people off for no reason. Like I feel like people that's helping you contributing towards the game with feedback. It's simple.
Yeah, and you're doing it's like a passion project too. Are you still there? I think you left. Mr. Q? I think your voice gave out, or you may have lagged out. We're still in game though. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yo,
You're back.
yeah. My controller went flat.
Well, I thought you lagged out or something of the Discord.
Yeah, so I forgot what the hell I was saying.
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm back.
Yo, I'm kicking in. Oh, Oh, I see.
My flag.
God, you recovered your flag.
This would be a great mode with more people.
Well, look, the thing that kind of get, but I probably needed some feedback because I didn't know. But after playing more and more, I started seeing certain things like the spawn points are just absolutely stupid on a lot of them. So the team deathmatch one, absolute crap. This one, I think the spawns are in the wrong place. They can't spawn right next to the flag because if you keep spawning right next to the flag, I have to keep coming in there, shoot you, you die, and you respawn right in front of me.
I haven't had that happen to me, or did it and I didn't notice.
So I have to move the flag slightly outside and let you guys spawn inside, like that kind of. So you have
Yeah,
to run out to go protect your flag again.
yeah, for sure. Nice.
Yeah, we should try to have a battle without the aiming and see how accurate we can get.
Oh, that's what I was doing.
Really?
I think, yeah, once people like master that, probably don't need to aim and you'll kill faster, I think. Or
Yeah, you know which gun does it? Choose the SMG and check how good it shoots without aiming. It actually feels good.
yeah, now see for SMGs, you're probably gonna have to lower the range, or else it
Yeah,
won't take into effect from far away. That same like
yes. So that's the thing is I
chance.
kind of wanted someone to come online and go do some testing. So I've already done the sniper in terms of distance it can reach almost anywhere. And then shotgun I've ranged it in this map to hit the back wall from a certain range, like the middle of the map I think to the back wall. There where the garages are. And all I was doing was using this map as a like a point to kind of understand how far a gun should shoot. But yeah, I need one for the SMG. Like, how far do you think it should shoot? Even like judging from the distance from this map, from what point to what point would the bullet reach?
We can test it. We can go do that. Like take out
Yeah.
the bots
So
and try.
yeah, but I know that the SMG is going to reach everywhere right now because it's actually basically like a sniper right
Oh,
now. But it will be checked. But
yeah. Just let me know though when if you want to try it. We can. We can start up a new room with no bots.
yeah,
Is it hard to tweak weapon damages and all that and range?
not it's not hard at all. It's almost like having sliders.
Oh, nice.
So it's a good thing that it's done really well. It's just that it's hard to test in terms of say I just want to go online and say want to test, but yeah,
Test it with a bot or something. You mean?
yeah, I couldn't just turn something and say okay, let me and you test right now. You know what I mean? It's not like that simple from like to test with
Oh,
you,
I
but
see what you mean.
it's easy to test on my own. But it's so annoying that say I release it and you go, I didn't like that. I would go, okay, I have to rebuild the whole project again, upload it again.
Oh. Yeah, it's not like someone can join what the changes you're doing locally unless you're playing on local with like two computers, right?
Yes, exactly. So if I'm playing local with two computers, then it's different. Which I mean, it's not such a bad thing. I can do it on my own quite a lot of the time. It's just that if someone complains about something, then I feel like I write down a little note here and there, and I go, okay, for that.
Well, it's okay if it's in early access or not out yet. That's always something that's supposed to be acceptable. It's a lot of disgruntled people think that early access means the game is out
Yeah,
officially. I mean, it's out, but like not done officially. And then when it is out, that's when you don't want to be tweaking it unless you're on a test server. So you
yeah,
start up a separate test server, and then people provide feedback for that test server. And if they like it, then you just push the update into the main game.
exactly. But I don't really. Oh, who's that? One message.
Oh, Lupin just saying good games.
Oh. Yeah, so for me, it's not like I want it to be perfect even on launch. It's just that I feel that if we do early access, then there's so much more expectation, and I don't really want the more hassle because when people just understand the way that this game is being built, and they say I'm the developer, I don't like that word, but anyway, it's like they go, "Oh, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you?" Because I have to find people to work for me because I don't do it all.
There's no budget for it yet.
I'm telling you, if I had a budget like the guy did from Peak, whatever, right? I think I could have done a good job, but it's only because I would have money to offer people to do the job. And if I have that kind of money to do the offerings, it means that I'll be able to budget it really well. All
Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, I think you dropped the flag there and it went to the bottom, or was that you?
right. You might be right. I need to
Yeah, it may
see.
have fell through the floor. The flag.
So there is been issues with this map in particular with falling through the floor. Let me just go check downstairs if it's even there. There's a glitch. It's so lost that we can't even get it back.
Oh, I think it respawned though. Back to spawn.
Let's have a look.
But yeah,
No,
you are
oh,
right. You would put money towards it. The thing is, what I think happens is you run out of money still, because
yeah, you do.
people.
It depends on how good you are at, kind of putting the money out. Because I can get stuff done really cheaply if you kind of shop around in a sense. You don't just go for the first guy. So I get to know people and I talk to them from the YouTubes or groups that I join. And after talking to them for a while, I go, "Oh, you do that? Okay. Do you mind checking out this project?" And then I kind of make friends with these guys, and that's how I get certain work done anyway. So there's guys that's helped me, like with the card game. There was a guy that I found on the forums that helped me, and after he helped me with that, I figured out how to connect the online to make it work and whatnot. And before I didn't know how that actually worked. Then that guy showed me, so I was like, oh, I learned that to implement into this one.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like I think I'm where you were, where I actually wanted to do some co-op stuff,
Yeah,
and I have no idea how to do it. Like even if it's P2P, because obviously I'm not gonna afford to pay for dedicated servers unless the game becomes a hit or something. Whatever
yeah.
game I decide doing, but I don't think I'd ever do like a multiplayer versus game. I more so want to just do single player and co-op stuff. It's less of a hassle overall, less of you're as you see, you're gonna always get someone's opinion completely different than another, and a lot of hate if you don't do something. Versus, hey, it's a
Yeah,
single
because
player game and it's co-op and it's in the works. People let those off a lot easier, but
the co-op, the only thing that maybe you not seen the bigger picture is that a co-op is easy to implement, right? Is that you can get co-op working on a game right now and you guys can start running and gunning or doing something, right? But when it comes to the programming of everything around, that's where the difficulties come in. So you are creating something where you want it to be interactive, you want it to be engaging, right? If you want all of that, then you're going to be doing a lot of programming in terms of AI. How do they react when you get close? What is their first response? Should they be shooting? Should they be hiding? Should they be sneaking? You have to add
yeah,
all these variables in to make your game feel more engaging. And if you don't do that, all it is you and your friend running around killing a bunch of mindless dumbasses. Like, so it's always like so you're taking your advanced level to another level in terms of programming because you're going to have to know a lot to add all those extra features. When it comes to the store, you might be able to buy certain blueprints that you can add into your game. So, for instance, you said something about a zombie mode, right?
oh yeah,
A
that would
horde
be
mode.
sick.
So you can probably get a horde mode on the marketplace, and you can implement it into your game. And it's almost like switching a blueprint on that makes them react a certain way and do a certain thing. So then you could have that horde mode, and that's not too difficult because someone's already made it, and you just implemented it into your core system.
True, but then again, if someone's already made it, someone knows it's on the marketplace, they're just gonna rag you for using it,
The
especially if you
way
don't do anything to it.
I would say just try to make a game that you would find fun and that you would like to play, and then people would either like it or not. But it's not about just trying to always please everybody. Because if you're going to try to do that, you're never going to have a game. Like, say you are a programmer and you know how to program, but you programmed the exact game that this guy just programmed, and you didn't buy it, but you programmed it yourself. And everyone's saying, "Oh, you copied that guy," and I'm like, I'm a programmer, and I basically programmed what he programmed because he made a third person shooter, and I'm making a third person shooter. Like, everyone that starts with a template from the Unreal Engine store of the third person shooter is everyone copying each other now. It doesn't make sense. As long as you evolve it enough that it does feel like you add in something to it and there's a flavor to it. So I get it. It just needs more and more added to it that it starts to feel unique.
That's true, and that's what I mean. Like, if you just released the same template that you bought out and said, "Here you go online," and I just made maps, you're
Yeah.
definitely gonna get like hated, especially if you're trying to sell it. Like,
Yeah, I know that's the problem. It's like for me, I only would want to sell it to make the money back that I would be putting into it because it's if it's a passion project, if I got paid to make something that I wanted to make, then it kind of feels like a bonus,
that's true.
Because I'm not really a money hungry person. I don't like to chase after money. Like it's not my thing, and I hate screwing people over. It's definitely not my thing.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. It's not a good look for you. And it's not a
Well,
way to run your life. Just trying to make the next dollar out of something. It's not a good thing.
yeah, like I don't see the point in the whole scamming situation. I just wish that the community didn't get screwed over as much as they did. Because of that, it's become a bit shitty. Like, I understand why people wouldn't want to, trust other projects or anything like that. It makes total sense. And it all starts from even the very first one, which would be H-Hour. And H-Hour, I'm not saying they totally ripped everyone, but they I, I do think people got the concept. When that Kickstarter started, people thought that they were releasing a full game. It was coming to PlayStation, everything, right?
Yeah,
But
they
that
they
was
marketed that PlayStation
yeah,
release, and they
but
never did.
yeah, but the problem is, if you read the fine print, it said proof of concept. So we were paying for a proof of concept. We were not paying for the game to go to PlayStation. So
Oh,
people were upset that they didn't get the full game. But if you go check the details of that Kickstarter, it said this money is used to make a proof of concept to present to the investors. So it was not actually money for the game.
yeah. So the investors probably didn't declined and said no, but that is still shady. It's like the same kind of thing with
So it is shady,
what
but
they.
that's what I mean. Is if it starts from there, and the person involved with it was David Sears, right? How much, how are you going to start trusting other people in the community if you can't even trust someone like that founded this game and put a lot of effort into it?
That's true.
So I get where these guys come from. I don't believe that
Yeah.
they should just be throwing their trust out willy nilly.
That's a similar situation with Four and Peak, is that he's getting this money and he's paying for newer animations, or he already did. He paid for newer animations, newer marketplace items, and even paying someone to implement them if that is the case. This isn't saying 100%, I'm sure. But
Yeah, it
then
needs.
people are seeing, yeah, you took money still, so we expect this type of product. And then
Yeah,
running the fund
he's
down, let's say, so if 200,000 couldn't do it, is 20,000
telling you.
gonna do it? And then even these AAA, they spend $1 million.
Yeah, but I telling you, with 20,000, I think I could make an absolute sick game, and all it would be is rationing the money the right way. And if you wanted to kind of make sure the community feels involved and they feel like they put money towards something, what you would do is create a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet is going to keep showing everything. So you can release, say, something online to say, okay, what features do you guys want? You want jump to climb, you want this, you want that. Make a list, and then get a programmer and say, look, these are the features I want in the game. How much are you going to charge, per feature? The guy will put a price down for you, and then you can put all the features on the website with the prices. And every time someone donates that money, it goes towards that feature. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's sort of what Self-Inflicted is doing with TransOps.
Yeah, so then it will work out better because that means that now you know exactly what you're getting. And if he doesn't put the one feature in the game, no more money comes towards the game because you didn't even have the one feature that we all voted for. So moving on. So instead of losing 20,000, you lose $100.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good idea for you to do, right? Just make sure you can
No.
implement it.
No, so this is the thing is I'm very organized in the sense that I make a list of stuff that I want, and then I send it to the programmer, and then he tells me, oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can't do that, and he will tell me what he can and cannot do because there's only certain things he cannot do, but at least he'll be honest and say I can't do that instead of not like bullshitting me and then telling me, oh yeah, I'll get it next week, I'll do it next week, and he's already got my money and he's running away with it.
Yeah.
So he's not that kind of guy. The only thing that's different is that he will only take payment on things that he can do. He will not take payment on things he cannot do. So I don't know. That's why I think sometimes meeting the right person can make or break the situation. For me, I feel like he's going to move on and he's going to start his own project, and I'm going to have to find a new programmer, and then the new programmer is going to have to learn the old programmer's code, and it's kind of like this is why people that say it's easy to work with a template, it's not. The basic template, yes, because there's so much, what you call it, documentation with it, right? And so much things that you can look up, and people can, refer to this, refer to that. When someone adds new code to it, that new code is foreign to the new person, and now this new person is figuring out the other person's code, and now you have to figure out how that person was making it run. So you kind of it gets harder, I think, the more shit you add to it.
Damn, yeah, it's a lot of work. That's why teams do it. It's harder for
Yeah,
one person.
exactly. But it gets easier because for me, I'm so used to the template, right? And then the programmer came in, he made his own folder, and then everything he implements is in his own folder and his own way and how he does things. Now, when I want to edit something that I know that he's done, I just have to go to his folder and I go, oh, this is all the programmer's programming, and everything else belongs to the guy that made this template.
That makes sense.
But yeah, the guy did do a lot. I actually felt sorry for him because he's from Argentina, so he works really for cheap, but he thinks it's good money. But for me, I don't see it as that good money. I'm just seeing it as oh okay, he doesn't mind.
Oh, that's awesome. Maybe you'll hook me up with them if I ever want to do something like a side scroll or something. Will help me program it.
Oh yeah, that stuff he can do easy. Like there's certain things like the card game. I think he said he can help me with that, but he would be able to do that super easy. The
Awesome.
coding for that, just easy.
What do you still want to do to Cyberverse?
So there is a few things I wanted to do. I think there was 5 new cards I wanted to add. So there was a healing card I wanted to add down where it's almost like you throw in a healer onto the board, and when you throw the healer on the board, any card it attacks, it heals. So you could actually heal your own team by putting that card on the board. But yeah, that's one of them. And then I think there was a card that I wanted to exchange and choose a card. So I put the card down, and then I can take and choose any card from the player's cards to take off the team and put onto my team. So that's in there, but it's randomized at the moment. I wanted to hand pick a card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's only if you know all the rules that you kind of start to get what you want from it. Because all the cards in there, the more cards you add, the more the playability of the game changes up. So there's cards on there, like there's an Elon Musk card. If you hit him, he duplicates himself multiple times, and every time you hit him, he keeps duplicating himself. So you almost causing more drama for yourself. You have to
Oh
hit
yeah, I
him in
remember
one
that card.
shot. So if you hit him in one shot, he dies, and then he only has one duplicate on the table instead of four. You see what I mean? So that's how you get rid of him. Now, say you choose the Mark Zuckerberg card, and you put him on the table. Every time you hit him, he gives you mana. So you keep hitting him. It's your own card, but you don't care because you're after the mana. You're not after the card. You see what I mean?
Yeah, there's definitely good thought and strategy you put into that game.
Yeah, so I do like those kind of features that it makes someone think, how am I going to play this next thing? Like my friend that plays it, he's on the ladder board on there, Ronnie. He just loves card games, and he wants me to forget about this game and only focus on the card game. He's like, I like the card game. He goes, can you just get back to the card game? But he wants to play me on this. He's going to, and I'm thinking of adding a basic ranking system on here. Nothing too like complex. It's just like the card game where you can have a point system. But then I was going to add in-depth stats for every individual, but that was individual to you, so you could only see your stats, but not everybody see your stats. You know. So
Yeah.
I don't know, because I still get pleasure out of seeing my own stats, and I don't need to see everybody's like kill death ratio.
Yeah, a lot of people do like to get competitive and see that. Maybe you just have a leaderboards then, if it's not already in there.
So the leaderboard can be added pretty easy, but it's just like a Steam leaderboard that I can add it for every kill. You get like 50 points, and then if your points go up, it just means that you basically played more than someone else. That's just the basic one. But then you can add a stat system, and the stat system will record all your data, but it will only be personally for you. So not everyone will see it, but you'll be able to check all your stats and check how far you've ran, how many headshots you've had, everything.
Sounds good. I mean, whatever you decide to do, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm not the competitive type anymore. I just get on to play, have a good time, and get off.
but you see, have you noticed, like, even with Lupin, like, I don't have any issue. He's a good guy. Like, the amount of feedback, I like people like that, actually, give feedback, but his point of view is coming from someone who's a SOCOM guy. So you can see his points of view is based on a SOCOM formula. All
That's true.
his, yeah, so everything he's saying is, it's not bad. It's just that I'm saying I'm not making a SOCOM game, and he's going, "Oh, this is what this," and I'm going, "Oh,
What
okay, I
this
see."
other game does, yeah, it should be
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that, or you should have a pro because SOCOM has it.
yeah, yeah. You see what I mean?
Just an
So it's
example, yeah.
not. Yeah, that's an example. It's not that he's doing anything negative. It's just that I see that he has a preference in mind of what he's after. You see what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Mr. Q, I am gonna have to cut it short. I have to go have
uh,
dinner, but it was
cool. I
great
mean,
playing
I
and
needed to
testing.
go anyway. I'm working tomorrow.
Oh shit! All right, yeah, go to sleep, man. I know you're way over. Timings are different.
Yeah, but I mean, I wish I just got more people to test it. And to be honest, it's I don't know. I feel like it'll be better with a full team, but right now I'm not too happy with it.
In time, man. Like finish everything you want to do, then present it. The few you got in here are probably willing to jump in every now and then, but once a full product, then present it to more people. And because if they see it right now, they're just gonna be like, oh, another template, I'm done. You know,
Exactly.
so do what you want to do and how you want to build it up, and then present it. Just like the card game. I mean, I didn't hear about that until you were done with it. I'm like, wow, where did this come from? But
Well, I didn't think anyone would really play it, if I'm being honest, and not people. No one's really playing it. It's actually not good at all. Like for people not wanting to even look at it.
no, the problem it's not your game. It's the amount of games that release every single day on Steam that are indie and small titles.
Yeah.
Like you need a good streamer, very famous one, to play it, and then I think that would help. And then once it gets popular, then Steam starts showing it off because they give you the trading card offer,
Yeah.
and then when you implement those, then more people want to get it, and then marketplace items and so on and so forth. But definitely also achievements. That's something people like.
Yeah. I still like to do achievements on that one, which I will do eventually. It's just focused on the speaking game right now. Maybe I should get
Yeah.
back to my card game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is your newer project. Like, you have no time limit on that versus the other one you already released. So I get what your friend's saying. Like, I want to see updates on this. It's already out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably add some new cards for him, but he's the only one really playing.
That's true.
Oh,
I don't know. Like, if I ever talk to any streamers, I'll try to get them to play it. Maybe send them a key. I'll ask you for a key and send it to them. And
yeah.
if they're really popular, I can get a hold of them. And you never know, their audience might like it.
Yeah,
I
and
did
then I'll send you
mention
as much free keys.
I did mention your game to a website, a gaming website, but so far that guy, I think he got COVID. Something happened, but I don't know if he's interested or not. But we'll see.
Oh, well, I don't mind. Anyway, thanks for the feedback.
No problem. Thanks.
Yeah.
Fun games. Can't wait till
Later, man.
hopefully one day we get more people. But okay.
Hopefully. Later, bye.
Yeah. Take care. Good night, man.